Hi guys, long time no see. You know when you haven't seen a friend in like a really long time and you're kind of nervous to meet up again because it's just been a while? That's basically how I feel right now. I've been so scared to make this video for over a year now, and it's wild because I've been posting normally on TikTok and Instagram. I think one thing about social media is that it is so easy to curate the life that you want other people to see, and obviously that life is built in truth, but there's so much that goes on behind the scenes that people really don't know. And for the last couple of years I've been very on and off with this channel for many reasons, which I will get into today. But honestly, I miss it here. This is my home. Like, YouTube has always been home for me. Talking with my subscribers has always felt like talking to old friends. So I really wanted this video to kind of just feel like we are chatting on FaceTime, catching up, basically give you guys some updates on where I've been, my goals with this channel, what I've been up to, what I've been going through. I think a lot of the time I tend to not share the darker sides of my life because I never want my page to be sad or I guess people to feel bad for me. But I'm gonna be honest, it has been a very hard 2 years. It's been really difficult, and part of me wanted to just come on here and just start uploading regularly and consistently and not address anything, and to show you guys this amazing new chapter in my life and all the cool opportunities that have come my way and the books that I've been reading and all this fun stuff that I've been going through. But then on the other end of it, it's like I'm always 5 seconds away from like falling apart at the seams. I think a lot of that has to do with just like me being scared to open up to people, mostly because scared people won't really care. So I feel like I need to film this video, not only to be honest with myself, but to be honest with you guys and genuinely start fresh. So let's address the elephant in the room. I was diagnosed with a very rare autoimmune disease at 22, I believe. I'm 23 now, I'm about to be 24. My specific autoimmune disease is called primary sclerosing cholangitis, aka PSC, and very Spark Notes version description of this is that it is a autoimmune disease that attacks your bile ducts in your liver, and there are different types. There's like small duct PSC, large duct PSC. I specifically have small duct PSC, which means it affects the bile ducts that are like inside of my liver. You have bile ducts inside of your liver and outside of your liver, and unfortunately there is no cure, as it is a progressive disease. It gets worse over time. Some people go their entire lives without even knowing that they have it, and then other people like me will catch it either really early on, or they tend to actually find out that they have it later on in life. It's more common the older you are. It's not very common for a 23-year-old woman to have this rare autoimmune disease. I'm laughing, it is not funny. Like, I genuinely just don't really like talking about this. Over the last few years I've gotten multiple screenings done, tests done, MRIs, ultrasounds, CT scans. If you can think of it, I've probably had it. Same thing with blood work. I've also been struggling with lymphadenopathy. I believe that's how you say that. It is basically where your lymph nodes are extremely inflamed throughout your entire body. Last year specifically, I remember being like, yes, I'm gonna come back to YouTube, I'm gonna make my comeback, and then I got really sick. Doctors still don't know why I got that sick. I had like a horrible sinus infection that just caused my entire body to freak out, and now I have extremely swollen lymph nodes in my neck. Sometimes, I'm sure you've probably been able to see them if you follow me on Instagram or if you follow me on TikTok. It's kind of something I was really insecure about for a while. I remember when it first popped up, I was like about to film a YouTube video and I looked at my lymph nodes and I was like, I'm not uploading this. Like, I hate the way I look. I think the hardest part, or one of the hardest parts, has been dealing with the fact that like no one in my family has dealt with anything like this. I come from a relatively healthy family. Like, yeah, we have some health problems here and there, but nothing to what like I've been going through. Another huge thing is like there's no cure for PSC. It's literally, you just deal with it, or you eventually get a liver transplant, which like that's like crazy, and that is something I don't even want to think about. That's like far in the future. If whatever I have does progress, then maybe I will need a liver transplant. I think that was another thing that was really difficult for me to come to terms with, because I feel like I've been relatively healthy growing up. Yeah, I got a lot of colds and like random sinus infections. Like, I do have chronic sinusitis and like little things like that. But with an autoimmune disease, you just don't know why your body is attacking itself. It just is. Some days are better than others, obviously. It's actually really funny because I always grew up with really bad stomach issues, and it's not confirmed whether or not the stomach issues were caused by my PSC. I do have gastritis, which is actually how we found the fact that I have this rare autoimmune disease. My stomach was just like hurting so bad. I knew something was wrong. and I've always had extreme stomach pain growing up. And when I went to the doctor and I like kind of described what my pain was and my symptoms, because it wasn't only stomach pain, it did come with other symptoms like itchy skin, extreme fatigue, like I was tired all the time, but I couldn't go to sleep, so I also had insomnia. And then that also goes into play with like iron and all those other issues, and just it's been a whirlwind of health problems for the last 2 years, and it's something I never thought I would expect to deal with at the young age of 23 years old. I think I had just turned 22 when I had found out about all of these health things, and for so long I wanted to just push it away and just pretend like they didn't exist, because I was like, this can't be fucking true, like this cannot be true. I'm sure if I just take care of my health more, like I'll be fine. But when it didn't go away, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is actually something that's really serious. Another really hard pill to swallow is being told that you have this rare autoimmune disease. You don't know why. It's not common for people my age to have this. Basically, I'm an anomaly to most doctors, which is fun. And I'm so blessed and lucky that I have the amazing family that I do. My mom and my sister are rocks for me. They always have been and always will be. And I don't know what I would do if I didn't have that support system. Same thing with my friends. I love my friends so much. They are some of the most understanding people I've ever met and who genuinely care about me and my health. I'm very blessed to have an amazing team of doctors as well. I did just want to put out there, if you happen to have a rare autoimmune disease or any autoimmune or health issues, and you probably feel like there is not many people who understand what you're going through or who know what your path has been like, just know that you are not alone. There's most likely someone in a very similar situation trying to navigate a very similar path, and the best thing you can do is pray and hope that your doctors know what they're doing. With all of that being said, I did want to basically give you guys some updates on my life and my channel besides my health. If you didn't already know, I have the absolute pleasure of working with Penguin Random House. I work with an imprint called Underline. They absolutely dominate the young adult section in any bookstore you walk into and in publishing in general. I think I've worked with them for about 4 years now, which is absolutely insane. It is like a dream job come true. I essentially get to film content for them and upload it onto their socials. I used to work under the Get Underlined account specifically, but starting this year I'm now working on their newest imprint called Love Underlined, which is all YA romance, which, you know, I love me a romance. I used to love YA romance on this channel and I still do. I just don't really film about it anymore, which is gonna change this year. I'm also very blessed. I get to travel all the time. I love it. It is a passion of mine. I'm always on cruises. If you follow me on Instagram, you know one thing about me is I'm gonna be on a cruise. I'm a Pisces, so I love being around the water. Do I know how to swim? No, but do I still love being around the water? Yes. I also am really looking forward to going back to school. Even though I let little things set me back, graduating is always a goal, and graduating, doing something I love too, is important to me. I don't want to just get like a useless degree that I am gonna regret having. And it's like, as I go through life and as I grow and go through these crazy hard life lessons, the one constant in my life that I always think back to fondly is YouTube, and how much I miss making videos. You guys don't even understand how much I miss YouTube. Like, I miss this so much. I miss being able to talk with you guys in the comments and rave about my favorite books and be a fangirl and be able to escape realities, which I still do, but it's not the same. It's not the same without you guys. Like, it's literally not. Does that sound cheesy? I don't know. I don't care. It's true. Another goal for 2026 is finally get my book room. I've had a room in my house that is just filled with books, filled with so many books and boxes of books that I have just been so terrified to get started on. I just think I wasn't mentally ready, and I really do feel like I am mentally ready finally in the year of 2026. It's also the year of the horse. Today's literally Chinese New Year, so I feel like this is the fresh start that I needed. I also have so many books I need to get rid of. When I tell y'all a book on haul is coming your way, the book on haul to end all book on hauls is coming soon. But for so long I hated the idea of getting rid of books, because not only am I a massive book hoarder, but it also feels like I'm losing a part of myself. It feels like someone cut off a limb. Anytime I have to get rid of books that I read when I was younger, or books that I read when I was younger and enjoyed but don't resonate with me as much now, it feels like it's the end of the world. But I do think it is necessary to, you know, start fresh and look at my shelves with a new eye. Oh my god, but I could never get rid of all my books. Like, that's not happening, obviously. I'm not gonna get rid of something that literally fundamentally makes me who I am. That's just not happening. But I do really want to film a video where I go through my bookshelves behind me and just start picking the books out one by one and being like, this has to go. So yeah, this new chapter is really, really, really important to me. I think it all starts with me being open and honest with myself, me being open and honest with this channel, and not trying to like downplay my life experiences as much as I tend to do. One of my biggest fears making this video was thinking that people weren't gonna care. You know, I've been so inconsistent with uploading, and it kind of, on the outside looking in, looks like I abandoned this channel and that I didn't care about all of the hard work I had done to be where I am. That's simply not true. I was just going through a lot mentally on my own, and I didn't know how to come on here and say that. I didn't know how to come on here and like be happy and be the bubbly version of myself when like I wasn't happy, you know? I just think it's important for me to document my life experiences and to hopefully help anyone else if they're going through something even remotely similar to anything I've been through ever. And on the off chance that someone happens to be going through something as similar as I am right now, just know that like my messages are always open, okay? My DMs are open, my comments are open. Overall, I'm very excited to see what 2026 has in store for me. I'm excited to see what 2026 also has in store for this channel. I have so many ideas. I feel like my mind has just been cleared finally. I'm also very happy I didn't cry during this video because that was also a really big worry of mine. I'm a crybaby. So everyone cheer because I made it through this without shedding a tear. Did that rhyme? That kind of rhymed. Anyway, if you've stuck with me for this long, I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you so much. You have no idea what that means to me. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will definitely be seeing you soon in the next one. Bye.